Hi everybody. Well, I haven't done a video in a long time, so I'm kind of nervous, but that's okay. I just did 30 minutes of yoga. I didn't want to do it, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to practice what I preach. Last year, I told myself that I was going to show up. That means I'm going to show up to what I want out of life on a daily basis. So I didn't want to do it, but I did it. Today, I'm going to talk about 5 things I'm going to stop doing in 2015. One of them is cursing. I curse like Eminem and a white hillbilly trucker, both of them combined on a daily basis. I know it's kind of hypocritical, right? That I do yoga, mostly raw vegan, cursing. I grew up with it. I like it. Sometimes I just need to let off steam. And I'm going to try to stop cursing in 2015. I know people who don't even cuss. Even when they're mad, they don't even say the shit word. Anyway, so I'm inspired to not cuss this year. Number 2, I'm going to stop taking my laptop to the toilet when I have to go to the toilet. That's just getting out of hand. I know it's sort of too much information, but I'm going to stop taking my laptop when I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to eat, drink, and go to the toilet without my laptop. Let's see how well that goes. It's working so far. Okay, it's only been a day, 24 hours, but you know what? The first few days is the toughest. Once you get over it, I think it'll be easy. I actually went skiing for a week and I didn't check my email. I didn't even open my laptop. I took it, I didn't open it. Okay, there were a lot of people in the house and it was kind of crazy, so I didn't really get a chance anyway, but I was tired from skiing. But I was just so relaxed. I wasn't, when I look at the computer a lot, I get nauseous, and I thought, okay, maybe I need some fresh air. I needed fresh air, so I went outside and skied, 3-4 hours a day for 6 days, and went jogging on the last day, 6K, and went skiing for 3 hours. I felt so great. I didn't even think about my depression. I didn't even think about anything except enjoying myself. And it was great. Number 3, I'm going to stop sabotaging myself. Yesterday, the day before, I think on a daily basis, I say negative things about myself and sometimes other people, but mostly about myself. And so I thought, okay, I've been practicing this actually for several months on a conscious basis. So when I hear myself saying negative things about myself, my performance, what I did, or maybe what I didn't do, I would say, okay, you're just stupid, or things like that. And I would just stop myself. I stopped myself. Not only that, I stopped myself from creating stories in my head, exaggerating. I noticed that people exaggerate. It's not your fault. I think it's just the society that we live in. I was watching some shows and they're just completely exaggerated. They take something out of life that happened and they blow it out of proportions. These TV shows like Miami CIA or whatever those stupid shows are, I don't watch them. Yesterday I was watching TV, just flipping the channels. I think I flipped through 8 channels. They were all about death, murder, terrorism. And I thought, no wonder we're crazy. We're just talking to ourselves. We're insane. It's insane. I think some of you realize when you're walking down the street, working or being by yourself, you have this constant chatter in your head. And I'm sure that you've gone through this where you think, wow, I'm crazy. I'm just, having insane conversations in my head that doesn't happen, hasn't happened, will not happen. If you catch yourself doing that, just stop. Just say, stop, okay, stop. Reset. Number 4, I'm going to stop leaving things undone. I call it the leaving the cap off the toothpaste theory. You know, I knew someone who never closed the toothpaste jar or tube, always left the lid open. And I thought, I bet this person has a lot of unfinished business, unfinished projects, unfinished things in her life. And I have some of that, you know, but I'm going to stop doing that. When I start something, even if it's a small thing, even if I take the a bottle of honey out of the pantry, take the lid off, take some out, put the lid back on, put it back in the pantry. That's my that sounds really simplistic, but I will tell you, if you start with that, start with small things, it will catch up with your integrity. It's part of your integrity, finish what you start. That's my goal for this year. The last thing is I'm gonna be happy. I just decided that, you know, sometimes I sort of mope around the house or to the stores and I'm sort of in my space, in my head, and I don't communicate physically or verbally with other people. I'm in Germany, so it's kind of, you don't just walk up to people and chit chat. I mean, sometimes you do, and I'm already surprised and I like it. I'm going to stop sort of being in my space. I'm going to go out of my way and smile. I'm going to smile more. I did that actually when I came back from Korea last year in October. And the difference was amazing. People smiled at me all the time. And I always thought, all this time I thought, oh my God, German people are like not friendly. I mean, they are. There's a to the certain extent that they are not. They're sort of private people. But I noticed smiling is a universal gesture of, friendliness, acceptance, and generosity, with yourself. So these are the things that's going to pave my path this year. I have other goals, of course, but these are the things that just sort of came up in the last few days, and I thought I would share that with some of you. And then I'm going to make another video about my raw vegan journey in another video. But this is something that goes along with cleaning up your act, cleaning up your, way of living with food, your nutritional habits. So I will see you in the next video, and don't forget to smile.